Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
With great success.
This is great success.
Yes. And here we
This
are,
Friday night.
podcast night. Very nice.
Podcast night. Very nice.
Welcome back.
I will
welcome.
break the podcast.
Welcome back. Two dads.
It's TGIF.
Yeah, thank God it's Friday, and thank God it's two dads.
Same for DJ
TGT.
Khaled. Another one. We the best podcast.
We the best.
Just ruin the English language as well.
Bastardize it. Why not? Hey, when you make millions, you can afford to. Literally, you can afford to bastardize the English language.
But where's the integrity? Where's the integrity, mate?
Mate, it's all in
We
the bank.
the best music.
It's in the bank. That's where it's
We
at.
the best music.
Welcome back, viewers,
Right.
listeners, to the Two Dads podcast. You got the Uber man and the other man, the two dads,
Other man.
not the
Not
two
because there's one and two.
but TOO.
Because we are too much like dads.
And that's
Let's just
why
get
we're
it
too
straight
much?
off the bat.
Yeah, we're too much
Straight
like
off the
dads.
bat.
Because why are we too much like dads? Because we love puns
And we love jokes.
and we love dad jokes. Dad jokes specifically, dad jokes. So I'd like to welcome you
The
all. If
more
you're new,
dad the joke, the better the dad.
that's right. It's been scientifically
It's like-
proven.
It's like in the CrossFit box
I'm still,
when it's in the.
I've still got that in my
more-
headset.
It's the more reps you can do,
Yeah,
the better the
the
dad
more
jokes.
curls, the more girls. But we would like to welcome you all back. If you
So like I said, hang on, just straight off the bat.
straight off the bat,
Straight
here
off
we go.
the bat. It has been
Yeah.
asked for me a lot this week, so I'm just going to
Yeah.
hit it
Go
straight
for it.
away.
Can I hit it?
Phil does not know anything
No,
of what we're going to talk about.
I have no idea.
He knows
All I
nothing.
know. Let me be very clear. I know the intro. As you can see, if you've been, coming to our podcast and listening, we've got a basic structure to our podcast. It's taken us a while to get there.
Yep.
We've nailed it. We've gone from a 2-hour podcast to 40 minutes. We've done pretty well. It's episode 36.
We've gone from an open-ended. We'll see when the batteries run out.
To a structure. So I have no idea what the topic is, ladies and gentlemen and listeners. I know that we're going to do some puns. I know that we're going to do some jokes. I don't even know what they are, but I just know the basic structure. And then there's a topic that Sadiq will say. We
right.
write our love letter of common sense from an ethical standpoint, and then we wrap
That's
this up
right.
in 40 minutes. I have no
So
idea.
the fundamentals of this show, other than
That's
the
a
dad
production
jokes,
meeting right there.
yeah.
So I don't.
And the
so off
puns
the bat,
is
Yep.
that it is a love letter to common sense.
it is.
We are two dads as well as we're one and two, but not just because of that, because we are too much like dads,
We're very much like that.
and
We-
everything is on the dad tip.
So is the integrity.
In your
Has
face.
the integrity of this podcast been questioned by people saying that we staged
No,
this?
it's not the integrity. It's just that the feedback's been really good so far.
Okay.
And
No, I've got
they
no idea.
just are kind of
curious.
surprised when I explain to them that
Yeah, I don't know.
how it works is
Yeah.
that you don't know anything that we're talking about. and
I
they're
don't know the
still
topic.
Surprised that somehow you always have an opinion. I'm like, well, that's the point of being a dad.
This is it. This is what it is.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
You know what
It
it
is
is?
what it is. You know what it is?
You know what it is?
You know what it is? Anyway, but we are on time constraint, people. So yes.
Yes.
What he's saying, what Sadiq, if you've spoken to him during the week, and those who are listening, you know who you are. I don't know who you are. I don't know anything. I just rock into this and I just
Well, some of the new
Talk to him.
subscribers, they're just
yeah. But no,
We-
I have no idea. I have no idea. So I'm actually curious. I'll find out in a few minutes. But first, can we do the serious stuff and get on to the dad stuff? Jump into
We'll do
it.
the serious stuff.
Episode
the fun.
36, by the way.
Episode 36.
We're getting close. We're getting close to 1 year of the Two Dad podcast. I'm getting very excited about that. We're getting there.
We still don't know what we're going to do.
No. Well, you
To
don't know.
celebrate,
I've never.
you know.
Well, I don't know whether we do a collab there, if we
I don't
actually
know.
have a pre-production meeting, or we just make it up on the spot.
Maybe we'll change the name to Two Idiots Have Made It Under an Hour or something. I don't know.
2 idiots in 40 minutes.
Two Idiots in 40 minutes.
I think it kind of got a ring to it.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
does. Anyway,
Self-deprecation is where we go. So As always, I'm completely changing anything that I have.
Sorry, listener, I'm still dealing with this post-COVID cough. So
Mute
sometimes
button.
I've got it. I've got it here. That's why I'm wearing the emo headset. Sorry. Continue.
While Uncle Phil passes along.
Yeah, I'm good. It'll be the 10th one this
Okay.
week,
Look,
but I'm fine.
I'm not even going to warm you up.
No, don't. I don't need it.
I know
Jump
this
in.
pun is a serious part of the show. So
Yeah, absolutely. I look forward to this.
It's not what I had planned, but as always, I'm
mate,
out and about.
do we ever plan anything?
No. It all just goes on. It all just goes on a tangent.
It does. That's fine. Long as we do it in 40 minutes.
So
out and about.
We're celebrating the Booch.
The Booch
today.
The Booch.
We got the Booch van.
I got the Booch Juniors. The Athena real estate. I said, she goes, what do you need from Coles? I said, I need some kombucha. So she just bought the first thing in the cart that she found. It is Junior. It's for kids. It's the kids. Look at the size of this thing. There's my hand and there's the Booch. Geez, if we ever needed a sponsor.
Hey.
If we ever needed a sponsor, mate, would love to get kombucha as a sponsor.
If you ever needed a sponsor, yeah,
Could you imagine?
And of course, Phil, you got to expect that the Booch.
Yeah. Love
the
me
Booch has somehow come to be the mascot of the show. And of course, they got a pun.
Of course, they got a pun. Get the right stuff in your guts.
In your guts.
Love it. That's what it says.
I just saw the Booch van and I thought, yeah, I'm having that.
Go the Booch.
That has to make the show.
If by some chance a listener, subscriber, if someone who subscribes has an affiliation with kombucha, we'd love the opportunity.
Please.
We would love it. It's not sponsored.
I think that would be the most appropriate sponsor.
We're not sponsored. This is not sponsored.
Some kind of a car wash.
We pay for this stuff. Or car washing products. Yeah. We pay for this stuff. We just happen to both
Dirty
like
Steve,
the Booch.
please hit us up.
Dirty Steve. Go the Booch. See, you find a lot of things when you're out and about.
I've got some top shelf Booch, my friend.
Oh, you fancy. Buchimama.
Buchimama.
Buchimama. See? The puns just keep rolling.
Buchimama.
That's a fancy can.
Is
this
mate?
Your Shakira? Your Shakira found this one?
No. I got.
Am I reading? Am I? Brewed for 2,000 plus years, kombucha is a tea fermented with a symbiotic colony of bacteria and yeast called a Scooby. Is that what it is? I don't know what it's called. Can't read it. It's on a can, mate. It's on a cylinder. It's very hard to read. Cylinder on a flat surface.
Maybe go to the promise. Just go to the promise.
Our promise is to deliver the most potent, high quality, traditionally brewed kombucha possible. Bucci will something to glare. I'm fighting it here this week.
Right.
Will never cut corners. Bucci will never cut corners. Yep, roll it back. Bring it across in front of your face more.
Yeah.
That's it. Or compromise on providing. Roll it. The best. Yeah, roll it the other way. That's it. The best kombucha for your... What? How come you can't just read it? What do I have to read it?
Laughing.
This is so much harder than what it needs to be.
It's more funny when you read it. Failure is fun. And Buchimama is straight up 100% kombucha with nothing else. We're rid of that. Of course, it's got all the friendlies.
Yeah. Of course it has everything.
Vegan, plant-based, everything.
It does everything. It's for everyone but
and
people
see
who
how everything on the can has got like the bacteria.
All the guts and bacteria and all the good stuff.
So
all right.
Let's open that up.
Open that up. Rip into it. We're almost
10
10 minutes in and we've accomplished nothing other than... Let's go.
There has been many in history that have accomplished more in less.
10 minutes. Like Caesar, Napoleon. All right. What do you got? Out and about. What have you seen?
Enjoy Asian food, Philip?
I do, Sadiq.
Well, I've been past this one a lot. Many times. I just haven't had the chance. It's right at the railway crossing on
next to the train station.
Not next to the train station. It's the other way.
Right. Okay.
Nom noms.
Nom noms. Nom 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 noms. Nom noms.
Apparently the best faux in town.
Faux
I don't
show.
know if you can see the faux show. See,
Best faux in town.
Faux in town.
Now open. Nom noms. Nom nom
Faux
nom.
enough.
Faux show. Nom noms. Simple, yet effective. It doesn't take much to have a good pun, let's be honest.
Nom noms.
Simple.
They obviously clearly are Asian Australians.
That's right, yes. It would have to be.
They
Oh,
call the
surely.
restaurant Nom Noms.
And even if not, kudos to them to come up with a brilliant name, is what I say. That's a great name.
And
Love it.
once you've been past Nom Noms,
Yeah.
right,
Mhm.
you can always.
Oh, he's working on the tech. I can tell when he's
I know.
working on the tech.
I've done the build up way too much for myself. You can so after you've been past Nom Noms,
Yeah.
you can always faux and go.
Faux and go.
Faux and gone.
Faux and
It's
gone.
faux and gone.
Faux and
Now,
gone.
the first time I went past this, or I've actually eaten there. First time I went past this, I thought, well, he's Vietnamese,
Yeah.
so it's it's a name.
Faux and gone. You didn't
But-
realize it was a pun?
Yeah, faux and gone.
Faux and gone.
So been there, done that. Faux and
It's a-
gone.
Faux and gone. Oh, it's
It's a
brilliant.
cracker. It's a
Very
cracker.
nice segue too, might I add.
Yes,
Very well done.
from Nom Noms, you can
Faux
faux
and
and gone.
Faux and gone. Brilliant. Oh, it's great. It's a good mate. It never ends. The puns never end. They're out there. There's
It's out there, and it's just
so much of them.
It's at you. It's
Mhm.
out there and at you.
I reckon. It's great.
So I'm going to try to get this one out.
All right.
I'm
What, before
probably
you
gonna
start
mess it up.
laughing? Okay. All right. Well, let's just. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
How many tickles
Tickles.
does it take to make an octopus laugh? How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh?
10 tickles?
Yes.
Yes!
The COVID hasn't robbed him of his deadliness.
I've come through the other side. That's
Come to the other side.
that's the equivalent of taking a rat test. When you can say that, when you get the joke, you know you're negative. That's
Yeah.
it.
So now
10
we'll say it
tickles.
again, Solar.
Love
How
it.
many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh?
10 tickles.
Tickles.
10 tickles. Brilliant. That's one of the best ones. That's one of the best ones.
It's so dad.
It's very dad.
It is absolutely.
You can just
dad.
imagine the dad with holding the beer going, hey, how many tickles does it take to make an
Oh,
octopus laugh?
Dad.
10 tickles. Get it? What's the next one? What's the next one?
No, we'll go straight into the
Mm,
episode
Oh, wait.
36, right?
episode 36. Wow.
Episode 36. Let's keep getting it.
36
Keep
weeks
moving.
of the
Episode
Two Dads
36.
podcast. What have we got? What have you chosen? What's the topic?
Now,
Who's getting a love letter?
I've been umming and ahhing the
Yes.
whole way back from the office, and the J Man is in the house.
Oh, what up, J-Man?
Yeah. Of whether I'm just going to call this one what actually annoys Sadiq as episode 36.
Oh,
but I
wow.
thought maybe
Running off 40
maybe
minutes,
we'll-
bro.
I know. I'm thinking,
It's like a
do
three-part.
we
Three-
go with the topic that I was going to say, or do
That's
we
a
go
three-part
with
podcast.
what I want to vent? With what I want to vent.
You could make it like a week of Palooza. You could do one day after the other.
So
What is it?
we'll do the ride along. We'll film like an epic and
Oh,
just
man.
make
Could you imagine?
everything that annoys me.
That ride along's got to happen. I've got to ditch work for a day.
You're missing so much, mate. It's
Oh man,
just
it'll
awesome.
happen. It will happen. It will
It's just
happen.
awesome.
It will happen. We'll even do
So
it on a
episode
Friday.
36,
We'll even-
I've got a
Yes.
real.
Go.
This is so dad. It's same as the tentacles. This is so
Yes.
dad.
Okay. What is it?
So episode 36 is called
Mhm.
"Are You Underdressed?" And you know it's even though we have not spoken about anything, you know where this is going, right?
Yes.
Are you underdressed? A question mark. Hashtag you two. Hashtag two dads. He's laughing when we started.
All right, kick it off.
Okay.
I
Are
can
you
already see where
underdressed?
this is going.
This. So the antithesis for how this has come about is because, as the viewers will know, last Friday had a work function.
Yes, you did. You
Went
dressed to the
to
nines.
a club in South Bank called
Mhm.
Soho.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, as for dads, we both have a son and a daughter.
Yes, we do.
We don't get a chance to go out much,
No, we don't.
right?
No.
It's just not something you do at this stage. of
No,
life.
it's
So
like it's just exactly.
So when the opportunity presents itself, it is quite an eye opener as to the fact that this is such a dad thing. That's the reason why I chose it, because
Yeah.
we all know where this is going.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about how can you leave the house like that. You know, now the part that I thought would be really amusing is how we go about explaining something
Yeah.
that in a very not non-specific way.
Okay.
So I understand that maybe there will be a few that will be upset. We're not trying to judge, or I'm not trying to judge.
No, Judge. It's just
I'm just trying to understand what the young people.
yeah. What are they?
What
The
is
Gen
their
Ys?
theory behind Gen X's? Oh no,
Gen-
Ys. Yeah,
Ys.
Zs.
We're X. Zs.
Ys and Zs.
Ys and Zs. We're the X's. We're the X-Men.
So it's not like when you go to the fruit shop
Mhm.
where you expect all the melons are on the shelf.
You're gonna start getting. Here he
Gonna start
goes.
getting hate mail now. You know,
Gonna start using
it's
analogies.
not like buying fruit.
Gonna-
My
Don't speak in riddles.
prior to thinking, yes, I'll make this a topic, I did have a conversation with other women.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, we at our work function we had
Okay.
other
So let's
women
just be very
there
clear.
of
You had a
of
conversation
varying
with
range of
Natalie.
ages.
Let's be very clear.
Yes, but not only Natalie.
Hi, Natalie. Shout out.
Last week you called her a crazy cut lady, which is
No,
not fair.
I retracted that very quickly. I didn't receive any hate mail on the Two Dads Gmail account, so thank you.
So, you know, it is about.
You have a problem. Hang on, I know what this is. You have a problem
Yeah.
with what people wear to go out.
or
Not a
more
problem.
what they're
You have a
not
question. You
wearing.
question what they're not wearing and the style and what they consider as getting dressed up to go out. In the fact that they
Yeah.
wear as little as possible to go out.
Yeah, and my question is, are you really furthering any form for feminism?
Mm.
And with the
Oh, look,
with the hashtag Me Too movement,
I get what you mean. It's changed. I mean, from
you
when you and I
doing-
used to go out. I mean,
no, I think some things always stay the same. but
yeah. That's what I was going to
me,
say. When we went out, it was
yeah,
still
I don't-
skimpy. We looked at it differently.
No, I don't think it was as
Don't think it's bad.
as
I don't
bad
know.
as what it is now.
I don't know.
I'm not saying again. I
not
don't
bad.
mean it's bad.
It is different.
Judging.
Fashion
but-
has changed.
Yeah,
Showing
I mean,
your
I
age here,
just
mate.
think even from a
Such a dad thing.
practical standpoint,
Yep.
when you look like a new horse, okay, number one,
When you say look like
you're
a
walking
new horse,
around like a new horse.
in what sense? Horse.
a new horse.
Yeah, I know horse.
When
It's not
when
the
you see those,
W
when
W
you
isn't
see that
dragged
film
out.
of a foal that's just been born,
So how do you mean you
and
go
they're
like
trying to
all
walk.
legs and trying to walk with the high heels?
Yeah,
And, yeah.
and
quite-
when the skirt, use the term very loosely, that you're wearing. This is such a dad thing. I'm just
Mate,
this is so much like a dad.
So much like a dad right now. You're not going out like
Yeah,
that.
because this is all I'm thinking. Where are all your dads? No one say anything to you.
But you gotta understand. These are women, people who are of age and adults and
Women, people,
women and people. I was just trying to not single out a particular,
But isn't it ironic that men don't have that same, like a well-dressed man? Like when I go somewhere in a suit and a tie, same
Mhm.
with you.
Mhm.
It's a different. You get a level of
different
respect.
fashion. It's different fashion. Well, yeah, I guess you don't get judged. You don't get judged. That's what it is. Whereas,
This is where
unfortunately,
I'm leading
women
to.
do get judged.
Because I'm only bringing this up at the topic because also women do judge each other.
Yeah, they do. Well, yeah.
So
What they wear, how they
it
look
cannot
in
be just
it.
turned around as if men
Yeah.
have this opinion.
Yeah.
But if you put in the fresh meat out
Here
at the
comes elephant.
safari,
the lines are going to circle. Is that what you're going to say?
yeah, the line's going to circle, and then you can't complain that all the meat is gone or it's been mauled or something.
The analogies are brilliant tonight. They're great.
But
I know what you're saying.
I'm
I know
trying
what
to
you
get to a point where we are. It's just an eye opener. It even for the other. There were in our group. There were other women of varying ages,
Mhm.
and younger ones.
Yep.
One's the same age as me, and
And
it
you'd see
was
the fashion
same
be
opinion
different.
because you don't
fashion be
know
different.
where to look.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I find myself staring at the floor or looking up at the ceiling.
Well, look, the way I look at it, and I don't get out much. I mean, particularly, I don't go out in the city and clubs. I wouldn't have a clue, or bars or anything like that. But when I've been to parties in the last 5 years, and you see the change in fashion, and you do, you see that what the fashion is like, and it seems to be less is more as well. Look, these are women.
But it's less is
who are
more is one thing, but it's
yeah.
less.
They're comfortable in what they're
You
wearing. That's the
have
main thing.
more, and you're trying to show even less.
Yeah, but that's the
Is
fashion.
the
That's
other issue as well.
Well, they must feel comfortable in wearing that. Otherwise, they wouldn't wear it.
There's
I
no
don't
way
think.
they're comfortable because you look.
don't think?
I mean,
But
when
they're
you
wearing it.
you're constantly adjusting and
Well,
constantly.
maybe are
Even
they
when you're
keeping up with
walking,
the
you have to keep
Joneses?
adjusting.
But are they keeping up with the Joneses? That's what they want to wear. Maybe they must have a reason why they want to wear it.
I'm
It's
going to
not
put
like
it
they're
out there.
made
I
to
don't think
wear
it's a good thing for feminism. I don't think it's a good thing.
No, we'll put it this way. I mean,
Yet-
you shouldn't judge, or
No, we're not judging, but I don't
not
think
should
it's a
judge them,
good.
but they do. Unfortunately, they are judged, or they're viewed differently, right? Like they're sexualized. Let's be honest. That's what it is. They are. But then again, they are wearing that. So do they not want to be? Don't know. I don't think they want to be. I think they just wear it because they enjoy it. They see it as getting dressed up and going out with their girlfriends. And it's
No,
not
but
just
when
a small
I
group.
see it
It's
as
a lot of people. A
you
lot of
appealing
girls
to
dress
the
like that.
lowest common denominator.
But a lot of
you're not.
girls, even guys, like guys do. You know, I'm assuming they'll wear tight clothing, like tight top, to make themselves look bigger and stuff like that.
I view it in the same
It's
way as
less
if
common.
it's in low 20s and you see a guy just swanning around with no shirt on. There's just no need. You're not at the beach. You're
Unless
not
you're at a
exercising
CrossFit gym.
somewhere.
If you're at a CrossFit gym,
That's different.
you got a good
Exercising
excuse.
somewhere or at a beach, but
That's my excuse.
just to walk around with no shirt on seems a little inappropriate.
Yeah,
That's the guy version.
Yeah, I know. Look, I know what you're saying. Are you underdressed? I think it's the
You should
time's
ask
different.
yourself this question right before you leave. Ask yourself, am I underdressed?
But that's the fashion.
Two dads said so.
But that is the fashion at the moment. That's
Yeah,
how
but it's just
they get dressed up to go to
man. But
bars. You don't have
You
to. No
can
one's making
be
you.
elegant
But of course. Oh,
and
yeah. There's a
very
difference.
feminine and
Absolutely.
not be, and
I
not be a
agree.
fruit shop on high heels.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be that way. Elegance
that.
is
Fruit
you
shop on
know?
high heels. Wow. That's a great one. I look,
and it's freezing outside.
it is, but hey, look, there was a time when you and I went clubbing and girls used to dress, in miniskirts and stuff, and it was freezing, queuing up to get into a nightclub. That's how getting up, getting dressed, and getting, going out is. That's how it is. That's how I see
was
it.
thinking
I don't. Is it appropriate? Well, look, each to their own. But are they underdressed? That's what they're selling
Okay.
in the shops.
We both have. It's what they're selling in the shops.
That's what they're selling in the shops, and that's what they've.
This could
Their
go down many
girlfriends wear it.
roads.
They
If
see.
that's what they're selling in the shop, if that's what they're selling in the shops,
Ah, that's
it's fine. But it's not fine. Some of them look like they're wearing a seatbelt. It's just, you know what I mean. And if other women are embarrassed around you, clearly that line you've gone over it.
Possibly. It's hard
Some
to know.
will believe, well,
not being a
maybe
woman.
the other woman just wish they looked,
Possibly.
but
Is it
if you're
jealousy?
embarrassing other women around, you are some sort of
You think you crossed the
habitual
line?
line stepper.
Hot stepper. That's what you think.
And there's also the look that looks like you've been stung by bees, which seems to be also evident.
Which one is that? Pray tell. Which one's that look?
When they're
Get the fillers and stuff. Yeah, well, look. Social media has a big part of this. Social media, plays a big part in what people post. I mean,
cancers
some of
do
the
not shake.
well, don't shake it then. Well, don't shake yourself either.
Anyway.
You never know. Social media, because some influencers and some, all they do is just post pictures of themselves pouting and wearing clothes. That's someone's Instagram account.
Yeah,
and have followers.
But we both have for daughters. It's a very hard image.
I don't know what that's going to be like.
Yeah, and it's not. That's what I said. I don't think it's advancing any form of. I mean, obviously, for feminism, it's a freedom of choice, right?
Absolutely, you've got the right to wear
however you feel or whatever you want to do. You should be able to do it without some sort of penalty that you have to pay.
Of course, and not being disrespected either.
No,
I mean, guys have a responsibility here as well to be respectful. Let's be honest. We've got to be held
not
accountable
in any way condoning the behavior as a result of
it's not
being underdressed.
That's right. It's not justified. Absolutely not.
No.
But your point is, are you attracting that as a result of?
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's chicken and the egg thing, isn't it?
Of self-respect, right?
But I don't think I don't think getting underdressed.
It has become a norm in society amongst the Zeds and the Ys.
It is. I think that's just generationally. That's how they dress to go out. That's how they do it. And they've got I feel they've got every right to dress that way. I don't think they're asking to be judged or asking to be sexualized in any way. They clearly wear it. I can only assume because they're comfortable in it.
You don't think it's implied? It's implied that you
perhaps they want to attract it. I think it could be a combination of things.
Going out in public, you are after a result out of it.
Maybe not a result, but you're after maybe attention potentially. Don't know. I don't know how Gen Y and Zs think.
Well,
but
it's this whole Instagram world, right? It's this whole all that.
Well, it is. That's what it's like. But you do get you go to the effort of dressing up for to make yourself feel good, but maybe also to attract. You don't know. But having said that, it doesn't mean that anything like untoward or anything judgmental or anything inappropriate is justifiable. Right?
As a dad.
Yeah.
As a dad of a daughter.
Yes.
As a dad that wants to sort of to sort of attack everything in life from an ethical standpoint,
Mm-hmm.
from a standpoint of a common sense.
Mm-hmm.
If what you're wearing is akin to a seatbelt,
Yeah.
it's probably the
Yeah.
wrong choice. If you want to be
Question yourself.
respected
Yeah.
and taken seriously,
That's a fair point.
and there's other ways.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Yeah, and there's other ways of achieving.
Oh, you can. Yeah, you don't have to. You
achieving the
can
goals.
dress. Your dress sense can be more elegant and have probably even a different, like, have more of a wow factor than a oh my god factor.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
That's right. You can
Absolutely.
achieve the recognition and respect.
Well, it comes down to personal choice.
Yeah.
It comes down to personal choice and making the right choices, the best choices, the ones you feel comfortable with as well. So,
man, the time's gone fast.
Yeah, it has. I know.
So
it has. That's a good topic. It's a relevant one.
So I've made
particularly,
the point. I wanted to, like, it is really a dad thing.
It is. Well, look at me. I've got little Smurfs who in 10 years is going to be at that point. So that's I got 10 years before I lose my mind. Hopefully I don't have to, but we'll see what happens. It's an interesting one. It is interesting. That's for sure.
Do you know the story about the chicken crossing the road?
I've heard stories about chickens crossing the road.
Me neither. I could not follow it.
You couldn't follow the chicken across the road? Didn't see that one coming. I'll be honest with you. I didn't see it.
It's like I said earlier, I was going to try. I'm in an iron on whether or not I go with the topic that I had already in mind, or I was just going to rant about things that
surprise us on another podcast. Surprise us on another podcast.
I will surprise you on another podcast.
We know about it now. All the audience know that there's a potential topic of what annoys Sid. Just spring it on us one day, and we can go through it all.
Steve pranked me was another one I was going to talk about.
Steve, he pranked you.
Yeah. So
he pranked you.
So apparently there's this app. Well, it's not apparently. There is an app.
Yeah.
Where you put someone's phone number in, and it's a recording.
Yeah.
And it
from a Nigerian. Oh, not from a Nigerian prince with.
Yeah.
$35 million.
I record. So and what it does, whoever sends it to you, it records. As the prank is going.
Hello, Troy speaking.
Hello.
So.
Hello.
Hi. Look, I'm one of your neighbours, and I just wanted to give you a buzz and talk to you about a situation that's making me a little bit uncomfortable. So, do you have a moment, please?
That's recording.
I'll try and answer it. What neighbour are you?
Yeah, okay, so this is just a little bit embarrassing, but
very good.
I've noticed that sometimes when I look out my window, your curtains suddenly move as if you're looking at me. Are you hiding behind your curtains? And then maybe I've got the wrong window, but it seems like it's you.
Probably got the wrong number at all. So whereabouts? Sorry, I work for a business that's located.
Listen, that I like to open my curtains because I like a lot of light and I like to be comfortable at home, like when I get out of the shower. But if I'm standing there and someone's staring at me, I get a little bit uncomfortable if I've just gotten straight out of the shower. Like, you understand, right?
I completely understand what you're talking about. I just don't know who you are and what you're talking about.
Look, it's not.
It's very convincing.
Glance accidentally and then.
So is the girl the prank?
Yeah. So it's
just
recorded.
Timed. And it's just a timing thing.
Yeah, and she's very good. Like, however they've done it, the voice actor is excellent.
So one thing, by the way, since you've seen me just in the bus, completely natural, what do you think?
I don't know who you are, and I don't know what you're talking about.
So.
Do you like it? Do you like what you see? I mean, if you don't, then just stop looking, okay?
I don't know.
Please stop talking about me. Oh my God! Thank you.
Talking about.
So
wow.
I'm not going to tell you what the app is because
No.
I don't want to spread the kind of thing because it's got all these different
Oh, really?
like
Oh, man. You just go in the App Store and
different
look at
situations,
prank me
and you
or
put
something.
the person's
You just be
phone
like,
number in
prank
there,
me or
and then it
something.
rings you. Yeah. Anyway, it's
very
hilarious, and the
convincing.
others I can't play
Oh.
because he pranked a few of our other friends, and they're just losing it, absolutely losing it. It's very funny.
We'll have a listen to those on the ride along.
So, what do you get from a pampered cow, Phil?
A pampered cow. Oh, I feel like I should know this one, and I'm gonna a massage? No, too much.
Spoiled milk.
Your delivery of the punchline is brilliant. You get nice and close.
What? Sorry.
You caught the vid. You caught the vid off me. Sorry.
So, what do you get from a pampered cow?
Spoiled milk.
Spoiled milk. So, just to round things out, I'm still going to add in. So, I'm going to add in for one of my rants.
All right, you got 3 minutes and 17
Okay.
seconds. Oh.
I'm now one of those people again.
Oh, wow. This is you washing your car. This is your Instagram account, isn't it?
So this is the picture after they're doing it the second time.
Okay. You're washing it. They're washing it twice?
Yeah, because the first time,
You weren't happy?
yeah, I wasn't happy at all. So I'm one of those people. I said, mate, I know you got glasses on, but you're not blind. I said,
Please, can we go through a car wash on the ride along? Please. This could be like a 3-hour movie. It could be a 3-hour podcast.
And then on top of it, when I'm showing him all the spots that they've missed, he gets the spray bottle out with window cleaner and the cloth and starts wiping it. I'm like, hey, what are you doing?
Hey.
I'm going to give you the opportunity to tell me what's in that spray bottle. I know what's in it, but you can tell me. And then we'll have a conversation. He goes, oh,
Paul like had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, I know it's window cleaner. You don't use window cleaner
on the Juco.
Yeah, especially when it's not washed properly. So then the owner came over and she was very nice and
sorted things out.
And they washed it again.
Gosh.
And then I got even more annoyed when I left because this is in the undercover, one of the undercover car parks for near the office in Malvern Central.
Okay.
And when I left, I then had to pay for parking because they had the car for so long.
Oh, pay for a car park, pay for a car wash.
And pay for parking as well.
That's what I'm saying. You got double whammied.
So
I
wasn't a happy chappy.
No, that's what happens.
So I've kind of shortened a few bits in that story to make me sound a little bit better.
And we've only got a minute left. Well,
I was trying to think of the other one. I had the vindication this week. Like I'm just going to stick this in at the end.
Be quick.
I had a meeting.
Yeah.
Where someone else in the meeting, they mentioned how much they hate for Camrys and what's with the tissue boxes.
Oh, wow.
I go, yes.
It's starting to spread. It's starting the movement. Yeah. The movement is starting to get some traction on this thing.
So please remind everyone of our socials.
Our socials are the Two Dads Podcast Gmail, which is TOODADS.PC@gmail.com, and just look us up on either YouTube or on Spotify, which is Two Dads Podcast, and you can find us. Thanks for joining us. Like and subscribe if you're new. Thank you for coming back and listening to us again. Share. Love to hear from you.
Say hey. Two Dads. Everyone.
All the best, and until next time.
Say hi to your mums for us.
Adios.
Adios, muchachos.